How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I am really excited because I just finished my first month of being monetized on YouTube. And this isn't meant to be a brag or anything like that. This is just for everyone that wants to know what you can make on YouTube in the first month, or as a small channel, or as a finance channel. It's a significant amount. So I made a pretty large amount, more than I thought I was going to make for sure. And it just continues to increase over time. I want to show you how much I made, but I want to show you kind of my journey a little bit too. I've done a video before where I talked about what I made in the first week on YouTube, but it's gone up since then. It's changed. How I'm making my money is different, so I want to go over that and just give you a full view of it without trying to edit, without trying to do all this fancy stuff. I just wanted to be as real with you as possible. I actually did one of these. I recorded and was editing, and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I just want to do it a little bit different, a little bit smoother, a lot more just realistic, like we're having a conversation. So let's start this off. This is my YouTube channel. It's about 3,000 subscribers. I had this for a long time and was posting every once in a while, but not too much, from 2018 on, and I started to make a big push for it really just a few months ago, maybe in March, because everything happened with the pandemic and I had more time on my hands. I had a lot more interest in investing in individual stocks because the market was down so much, and I just wanted to kind of share my knowledge with as many people that as were interested, really. So I'm just going back to my first videos here. As you can see here, I started with what I thought was interesting. I had paid off a ton of student loans. I had talked about how much jobs were actually worth, like what my job benefits were worth as opposed to what I got paid hourly. And I go over changes to different contribution limits and stuff like that. And I continue to make videos. I'm not one of those people that made 5 videos and had 1,000 subscribers, nothing like that. I posted mostly on Dave Ramsey at the beginning, and then some other stuff that I found interesting, but really Dave Ramsey videos were the only ones that did well for me. Then I started talking about stimulus, and it kind of took off. I wasn't expecting this, but 700 views all of a sudden, and this was early on. I was doing content that was relevant as of that day. Like, I would be listening to the news and then come down here and record. So I tried to give the best information possible as quickly as possible. I remember I did a lot of videos right when I heard stuff after I researched it, obviously, but pretty much as quickly as I could, I would put it out there. And then I continued to talk about stimulus. I started talking about investing more. I really wanted to talk about investing more, but the stimulus videos were the only ones that were getting views and were getting me subscribers too, and I was helping a lot of people. But I continued to do more investing videos, and I kept making them. I'm still not monetized at this point. My first video that was monetized fully, I believe, was this NAT video, but then since then, over the last 30 to 40 videos, I've been monetized, and I'll get to what I made in a minute, but it took a lot of time to get monetized. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 365 days, so for me, those happened about at the same time. But as you can see here, I've gotten a lot more skill too. I mean, look at these thumbnails, and I'm sure the editing's way better than like these thumbnails. It takes a long time to get used to producing this content and just to be able to actually produce quality content and research and stuff like that. So this is my February of this year. This is the total amount of views that I got, 180 in a month. And I remember on some of these days, I thought, wow, 20 views, 20 people are watching this video, or these videos. It was kind of amazing. Most of them were on Dave Ramsey, as you can see down here. So it was just a very slow process. As we can see here, from March, I had 180 this month, and then the next month I had 360. So for me, that was amazing, like a 200% growth in a month. I made more videos for sure, but as you can see here, I did a reaction video to Dave Ramsey, and I didn't mean to go into that, but and I got 360 views. Then, as you can see here, I was getting about 50 views a day. But then I really started to put the pedal to the metal. I really wanted to do more on YouTube, and I saw like a little bit of an uptick, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to produce more content. And it looks like I had no views here, but that's because of the big spike here. But as you can see over here, I still was getting like maybe 40 views a day, 7, 17, 16. This is, I think, one of my first stimulus videos here with 340. And then I had a really good stimulus video that was amazing. I had 1,700 in a night. I remember driving back from actually exercising, and I saw my YouTube channel in YouTube Studio, and it had like 700 views in the 3 hours that I had been gone. I was like, holy cow. I like called my sister, talked to her about it, talked to my girlfriend about it. It was just amazing. And it went back down, it came back down to normal levels, but it just continues to increase. So that was 7,000. And then in May, I really I made a video or two a day. I really put the pedal to the metal. I went to 35,000. So it increased 400% or something like that. And I was getting, by the end, about 1,000 to 2,000 views a day. And for me, that was huge. I mean, that is a massive amount. And since then, I won't show you the next one because it tells you the revenue, but I went to 100,000 views in June, so it tripled. I got monetized on June 8th, so I was able to apply for it on Saturday, and then I actually got an email on Monday, so they say it can take up to like 2 to 4 weeks or something like that. I got approved in 2 days. So it was kind of a nerve-wracking thing still, because they could say, no, you don't meet the standards, or maybe something is offensive. I try not to do anything offensive, but who knows? I talked about the pandemic, so maybe that was something that worried me, but I finally got monetized. And then this is how much I've made in the last month. So the first full month of being monetized on YouTube, I got paid $1,017.80. Now, I also got some affiliate money, which I'll talk about here in a minute, but I made over $1,000 in the first month, and that just blows my mind. I mean, that is a significant portion of what I make from work. I mean, I get paid $22 an hour or so, right around there. So to get paid this amount is maybe a third of what I make in a month, maybe a fourth. So that's an amazing amount. It just blows my mind still, and it's just something that I hope to be able to keep up. So, I mean, it changes every day. $27, $18, $83, $55. And it's not just based on views. So a lot of people think that your money is based on views. It's based on the estimated monetized playback, or the actual monetized playback. So how many ads are shown in your videos, and how many views you can count towards ads, so what is actually watched with an ad, and then that is multiplied by the CPMs, so that's pretty much the amount of money you get paid per 1,000 views. So if we go over here, finance videos do really well on this. So vlogging videos might give you $2 or $1 or even 50 cents per 1,000 views. Finance videos do much better than that. So I have 16 CPM, so this is what YouTube can charge for every 1,000 views. Now, I only see about 60% of that, so right now I'm making maybe around $10 per 1,000 views. So that actually is pretty close to what I'm making, because I had over 100,000 views last month, and a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that I make a video a day. So I'm making at least a video a day, and actually you can see here 2 videos, 2 videos, 2 videos. I probably made 40 videos last month, so that contributes a lot to why I make this much. And then also my CPM is pretty high compared to other types of niches or whatever you want to call it. And it could be higher. I know people that have around a 30 or 40 CPM, and they're in finance. And as you can see here, some days I was up in the 20s, low 20s. So I mean, I could get paid 50% more next month just based on CPM, which would be amazing. I mean, you don't have to work any harder to get that higher CPM, and this changes every day. So if we look at a video here, like the video that I did on financial education, you can see how much I made overall from this video, but the CPM changes every day. So on one day it might be 19, the next day it's 9, and then it changes every day. It looks like it kind of levels out here, but it's amazing to see it change, and it's hard to tell exactly what's going to do well until you do it and try it out. But yeah, that's multiplied by how many views you get and how many monetized playbacks you get. You can see my top earning videos here, depending on what it is, it does better. So this penny stock video has a very high CPM. I think it was around 25 or 30, while NAT videos have a very low CPM. So while I do lots of NAT videos, they don't really pay that much per video. If we look at this one, this had 88.5 thousand views, but the revenue is pretty low. Actually, this one's pretty high compared to the other ones. It had a 17 CPM. On some days, it's so low. It's $10, $7, but then on other days, it's 34. But for the most part, it's right around 17. But other of these NAT videos have like a 12 or 13, which is low for my videos. But that is how much I made from ad revenue. Now, I also made some affiliate marketing. So like with Webull and M1 Finance, if you have signed up for that, I get some kind of kickback if you fill out the requirements that they set. So with Webull, actually, if you guys want to sign up, it really helps me out. But with Webull, you get 2 free stocks if you deposit $100. One is worth up to $1,400. And with M1 Finance, if you invest, that's my favorite broker. I also get an affiliate commission. I also have a Patreon, so if you want to support me there and get into our investment chat so you can talk about different stocks with me and with other people that are in it directly, you can go down to the links below there too. But between all those, I made about $292 last month. So all in all, I made about $1,300, and that's just an amazing amount for me. I mean, that is, like I said, a third of what I make at work. So I'm hoping to be able to get that up higher. I hope to maybe one day be able to do this full time or go part time in my job or something like that, because this is what I really love doing and love talking about. I'd love to be able to grow this. I appreciate you guys watching this because that's the only reason I can do this. I'm hoping to kind of improve my quality of video. I already actually bought a microphone, so that's going to be in one of my videos soon, hopefully in the next week or two, and that's going to be awesome. It's a really high quality mic. It has a lever and everything, so I can pull it right up here, and it'll be a lot better sound quality. I know some people have mentioned that in the past, so I just shoot on my old iPhone 6, but you know, I want to be able to grow this. I want to be able to produce better content. I want to be able to research more. I want to keep on putting more time and effort in this to help you guys, and hopefully it helps me in the long term too. But that's kind of where I see this going in the future. I hope to continue to grow with you guys and to grow our community. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the like button too. Hopefully that can push this video out to more people. So if you are someone that's wondering, is it worth it to start a YouTube channel? I'd say yes, if you are willing to put in the time and effort up front. Each video takes 2 to 3 hours, and I've made probably 100 or 120 videos before I even got monetized. Some people, it takes a lot less than that. Some people get monetized after like their 6th or 7th video, and that's just amazing to me. I just didn't put in the time up front to really make the videos as good as I could on the editing side, on the thumbnail side, but it's always just a learning curve. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll see me in the next video if you are subscribed.